do this for my J Wild niggas. You know what I'm saying? It's rough out here in the dead end. But it's like this here. They make it hard on the nigga cause my skin nigga up the same.
Good evening, everyone. It's your man PSTOCK, and this is iHipHopTV one-on-one. Hey, we have another great show tonight, great artists, and I told y'all at the end of 2020, for 2021, we're going to start bringing these singers in here because that's where it's at. These singers is making it happen. They're putting it down, and we got to get them out to y'all. We want y'all to see and recognize these people and follow them, you know, because they work hard to get everything done. So we want you to follow them and definitely subscribe and show them all the love in the world here. You know, so definitely a big shout out to Dark Diva, Mad Money Militia, Militia Global, and Aladdin 19. You know, follow us there at Aladdin 19. Check it out. You know, and definitely this Saturday, January the 9th, 9 p.m. in Parkins, Arkansas, Hood Idol Sound Stage and Talent Search is there. I always told you, Lex Luger, the Backwood Ambassador, is coming. He's going to be there. So you got to check it out. You got to make sure that you check it out and follow, because you never know when he's going to show up in your town. And you want to be there and be on that, because that's a great, great amount of exposure happening for you. You definitely want to be there. But tonight, this singer we have, she's great. I mean, you know, we deal a lot with the Southern Soul, and, you know, we're trying to bring that R&B back. But this singer tonight, that's, you know, I mean, the voice, you know, being from the East Coast and everything, you know, you got the Phyllis Hymans and everything, you know, coming out of there. She got that, you know, kind of voice, you know, she's coming in, she's blasting it. So with no further ado, let's check her out, and then we're going to talk to her right here. This is Janine. Check her out. All right, your video's on now.
I realize this truth, and I understand it even better now. I wish we were at this point of no turning around. I found the old letters and our pictures too. Found the old memories of me and you. It takes two to do what we do. I realize
when your video
that
ends,
I can't
I'll just
put the blame all
so
on
you'll be on the
you.
screen.
It takes two
I have about 8, 9 questions.
to do what we do. It takes two.
No.
That means
Yeah, not now. No.
me and you. Oh, that night, hey, everything was so great. Everything so great. See, I was your woman. Yeah, you were my man. Yeah, everybody thought we were a winning pair. Held hands, dressed the part. Live without a care. It takes two to do what we do. I realize that I can't put the blame all on you. It takes two to do what we do. It takes two. Baby, that means me and you. It takes two. I should have stayed strong. They were all in my ear. How could I have listened when I knew what we had here? It takes two. The lesson has been learned. I accept my role. Accept my apology. apology, baby. Come back home. It takes two. Hey, I realize that I can't put the blame all on you. It takes two to do what we do. Yeah, it takes two. That means me and
Yeah, I'm playing the whole video.
it takes two.
That's right, everybody. We have GENINE LATRICE Perez in the house, everyone. Say what's up. Say what's up.
What's up? How you doing? And you said my whole name. Listen, PSTOCK, so I want you to know my people was out there. Miss Oliver was like, you know you got to say your whole name, girl.
Yes.
I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
He got it.
And it's on the screen. So everybody knows, along with your social media, you know, for sure, for sure. But GENINE, let our viewers know where you're from and how long you've been singing.
Woo-wee. Okay, so I'm from the great state of Arkansas. Hometown Fort Smith, but I reside in Little Rock, so that is home now for me and has been since 1999. And let's see, what did you say? So where I'm from?
Yeah, you said that. And how long you been singing?
Ooh, since I was a little girl. You know how it goes in the church choir.
Yes.
Sing with your family. They put a microphone and say sing.
Yeah.
It happened just like that.
Happened just like that, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, that's huge. And you mentioned Fort Smith. It's funny that you said that's where you're from. Our main engineer and guidance, our technological guy, he lives in Fort Smith now because we have a studio out in Fort Worth. So he goes back and forth and runs the studio out there as well. So That's interesting. We're iFreedomTV. That's headquarters out in Fort Smith. So that's funny. Yeah, it's funny.
Oh,
That you mentioned that. Yeah, it is small. It is small that you mentioned that. But what first got you into music, or who inspired you to make music?
Okay, so I've been singing a long time, and there's two parts to that.
Okay.
The first part is that my grandparents, I set up under my grandparents quite a bit.
Yes.
And so singing in the house with my grandmother, and like I said, we just had a singing kind of family, and it was the church choir was the family choir, you know?
Right.
And so I've been doing that when I was, so I guess it's three parts. I entered into a pageant, and my mother entered me into a pageant when I was 12 years old, and I danced in that. So although I've sang since I was a little girl, I didn't really sing until I was 12, 13 years old. I danced in a local pageant, and then my mother heard me singing, and I placed and I qualified. And then I had a month to prepare my dance routine for the state that was in Little Rock. And I was washing the dishes. It would take me forever to wash dishes. And I was sitting down there singing Amazing Grace, and my mother snuck downstairs and was like, uh-oh, you're no longer going to dance in the state pageant. You're going to sing. And I was like, oh, my God, I don't know how. I sang with the choir, but not solo.
Right.
And so, yeah, my mother sent me down to I call it my cousin. She's my cousin, but my Aunt Charlotte. And she gave me a song to sing called If You Believe, from The Wiz, or Believe in Yourself, whatever you want to call it.
Yes.
And that's what I did. So those are the first younger instances. But most recently, and I mentioned that to you, I'm even more inspired to sing, because I've been singing a while.
Right.
I'm more inspired to sing because my daughter, who is no longer with us, she died in a car accident 4 years ago, was my biggest fan. Her name is Olivia.
Right.
And so after her death, I realized that, music actually carried me.
Yes.
It was what allowed me to be. It was what allows me to have freedom of expression. Instead of singing somebody else's songs, I said, you know what? Let me step
Sing
it up
your
a notch
own.
and sing my own.
Yeah, yeah, that's big. That's big. And the loss of your daughter, you know, that's got to be hard. But as you took that and you put it into your music and everything, so she lives in your music and you, and then everybody that loves and listens to your music, you know. So
Yes, sir.
and go with that. That's big. That's big. So how would you describe the music that you typically create? You know, how would you describe that?
The music that I typically
That you create, or the songs that you write, or you pick to write, you know, what would you describe that as? What would you say your style or your thing? Like, you got the R&B, the Southern soul, you know, how would you categorize the music that you create?
Ooh, it's all about Janine and the heart of Janine and the stories that I've lived and the situations that have been a part of my life and the things that I see around me. So what some may or may not know, I'm you know, people may say, "Hey, do you know this song?" I was like, "No." "Have you seen this movie?" "Nope." Have you been exposed to all these things?" I have like literally lived in a shell in a world of my own. And so, especially when I'm like in the studio and I'm listening to the music, whatever I'm vibing to and whatever sends me chills and whatever gives me those goosebumps and the words then just come.
Right.
They just come and they just flow. And so if you asked for a style, I would say though, I am influenced by the greats like Billie Holiday, who
Yes.
once said that she will never sing the same song the exact same way. So when you hear it, it's always going to be different,
Hmm.
which that allows such a freedom to exist there. But Billie Holiday and Etta James and Nina Simone, so you
Hmm.
got all these jazz and blues greats
Yes.
right there. That because again, you have to remember, I was listening to music um, when my grandmother was cleaning the house.
Yes.
And so the music of yesteryear, because I always say I was probably born in a different time zone. I mean, a different era. I should have been born back then, but my fro won't allow that because I'd be too militant if that were the case. So some probably would have went down.
Right.
But I think that soul and that jazz and definitely deep gospel roots are what is embedded within the core of your girl.
Wow, that's big. That's big. So, and part of your, and I guess you went into that. A part of your creative processes and writing songs is what Janine feels and how she feel that moment. You know, what's inspiring you for that moment. You know,
Correct.
and that's a great way to do it. If you would have any choice, who would you most like to do a collaboration with, if anybody?
Okay, dead or alive, huh?
Huh? Dead or
You
alive? If
said
you say dead or
dead or
alive,
alive.
yeah.
I'm telling you right now.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to just sit who I just shared with you.
Okay.
Etta James, Nina Simone, Billie Holiday. Um, yeah, I think those would be my top three to sit down with
Ah.
because those are the ones that inspire me the most.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. Yeah, that would be great, you know, a great showcase, you know, having you and then them opening up for you and you get to take that in too. That is something big. That's
That would
something
be
big.
dope.
Yeah, that's something
Yeah.
big. That's big. So, you know, if you could open a show for any artist alive today, who would it be?
If I could open a show for any artist today,
Yeah.
man, Rochelle Farrell, have you? That would be awesome to be on the stage with her
Yeah.
and the way she sings and the way she sounds and the way she manipulates those notes. Ugh, yeah, that would be dope.
That'd be
Um, and let's see. I guess if I do love Shaka Khan,
okay. Okay.
so that would be definitely dope for me, Shaka Khan. And man, I would even love Jill Scott. Jill,
Jill Scott. Okay. There you go.
yeah,
Okay. Okay.
yeah. I mean, so that gives you a wide range though, then of artists
Right.
and where they are.
Right, right. So yeah, and that's good too, the way you pick that, because that allows you to get your music to different people. You know, you don't want to leave yourself held down to one people. When I was in Philadelphia and I first ran into the Roots, Black Thought and Tariq and them, they were on tour with Cypress Hill doing the college tours. And a lot of people didn't know of them. Even locally, Philly's a hard town. There's a lot of music. You got the sound of Philadelphia. But not until they opened for the Dave Matthews Band is whenever they won their Grammy. So when you get into those different genres and get other people to see you that might not even know you, once they see you, guess what? They love you. They support you. And then you get the Grammy, the money, the fame, and everything else to go with it. That's sometimes how it works out. You know, that's one of those things to consider. So it's always good. I always tell artists to, spread your wings. Don't limit yourself to one genre. Get out, because you never know. Everybody loves music, so you never know who's going to like your music and who they are, and who's going to come up and support you, along the way as well with everybody that loves you. So that's big. That's big. That's real big. How has COVID-19 pandemic impacted the way you conduct your music business today?
Woo-wee, that's a good one. That's a good question. Mm-hmm. You know what? When Living My Best Life came out last year. So, hey, PSTOCK.
Yes.
I celebrated in January. So I got to give you this, okay?
Okay.
Because this is a part of the whole COVID-19 kind of situation. But in January, I had a big royal affair. I celebrated my 50th birthday, sir.
Wow.
Okay?
Yeah.
And I had a big royal affair, and it was the kickoff to the Living My Best Life tour. And we had cities and dates scheduled to go on tour. And I wasn't even going to release the EP after Living My Best Life. I was going to perform the songs and then release that much later.
Right.
So COVID-19 kind of just put like an abrupt stop to that.
Right.
Because everything was canceled, and then I no longer had the opportunity to get in front of those different audiences, as you speak of.
Right.
And so I've had to, do it a little differently. I went ahead and finished my EP project, went ahead and put it out. I was supposed to travel to Rome and London and Mexico.
Right.
Because I got a song called Journey that had some of those listed. Actually, there's like 11 destinations listed in the song.
Right.
And I was actually going to be filming on location for that video. So it slowed down a lot of the things that I'm doing, but I kept singing when people would want me to. I learned how to just do it virtually.
Right.
And pretend that the auditorium or the venue was packed full of people. And I have folks on Facebook called Team Olivia that I love so dearly,
mm-hmm.
and they support me and they listen to me sing often, because I will put my CD in there and go for it.
Yeah. That right there is huge. That's huge. That's huge. And related to that, how do you feel the internet has impacted the music business? Especially under the COVID situation. How did it impact the music business?
Man, it gives everybody an outlet, and it puts everybody on the same playing field.
Right.
If you know how to turn on that camera, you know how to do your thing, then you have the same opportunity as everybody else, and you're not necessarily feeling that you have to compete. I tell people I compete with myself. I try to be better than I was the day before.
Yes.
But then there are so many people. I mean, Little Rock is small, and we have a lot of people and only a few venues. So trying to get into those different venues or trying to book this event or gig or whatever have you. With COVID-19, it gives all of us the opportunity to be on the same playing field, get into the studio, write the songs. I mean, because what you gonna do all day?
Yeah.
Especially for those of us who had jobs that you didn't have to show up, but you was home all the time. So get into the studio and allow your creative juices to flow. So that's what COVID-19 did for the folks if they took advantage of it.
Right.
To me, I don't look at it as such a bad thing. It was a good thing because I was able to still go forth with what I needed to do. I mean, that video that you just saw.
Right.
I mean, in the middle of a pandemic, and if you look closely, one of my girls, Krista, has her mask on.
Yeah. And it was a period piece like, too. That's what I like about that video.
Put it back on. But it allowed us to be very strategic and and really think about how we are going to maneuver through this. And but the biggest thing is it allowed us all to be on the same playing field. That's what COVID did, and then social media and the internet.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. That's big, and I agree. It leveled the playing field for a
Yes.
lot of things, you know. And it brings and the internet allows you to get your music to people that might not otherwise be able to get it or hear it. You know, that's big. That's big. Now, this question right here is kind of tricks up a lot of people too. What would you be doing right now if it wasn't for your music career? You know, what would you be doing?
What would I be doing
Yes.
if my music career wasn't a factor?
Yes.
Doing what I do on a daily, and that's serve the community. I'm all about the young people. And see, it'll trip you up. See, I'm a crybaby. I don't know if you know. You don't know that about
It's
me.
all right.
But I'm a crybaby. So at the heart of who I am
Mm-hmm.
is serving the community and working. So I'm never gonna stop doing that. That just then becomes a part of the brand. That just becomes a part of um Janine Latrice Perez and what Janine Latrice Perez is about and what she does. So if music were not a factor, I would still be doing and still be who I've always been, a servant for the people.
Wow.
So and it's with a gift for with a not I'm gonna say a gift, but a gifted heart for young people
Mm-hmm.
and for the homeless, displaced, and unsheltered.
Right.
I just want to make sure they're okay by any means necessary.
Right. That's big, and that's real big. So I know you're blessed, and that's going to carry you a lot of weight because you give a lot. So and you will receive, you know, especially with your music, because you're giving people your music yourself. That's yourself. You're giving people yourself, you know, when you put your music out there, and that's big, and that's great, you know. So you know, you are the type of artist that we root for, you know, that we're in the corner and that we're pushing. And now that you're here on iHipHopTV, that's just what we're going to be doing. We're going to be pushing and including you in things, you know, so that way, you know, you can get out there just because of what you do, because you can reach people in other parts of the country that you might not ever know about or see, but you will, you know. So, yeah, that's big. That's big. So what's next for you for 2021?
Oh, for 2021? Some Kleenex or something. For 2021, I'm gonna get a hold of that. But for 2021, I'm gonna be writing some more music.
Mm-hmm.
I'm shooting some more visuals and learning as much as I possibly can about this music and the different platforms to which I need, you know, want access, you know, to. Let's see, what else? Um, yeah, I mean that's, you know, I just continue working with my brand, continue building on what I've already started. Oh, guess what?
What?
I got a swimsuit calendar too. Let's diversify this thing. I said I'm gonna be 50 and have a swimsuit calendar, and I got that, and so I'm gonna be showcasing that too.
Okay, that's what's up. That's big. That's big. That's big. Hey, you got to do it all. You know, whenever you're there,
Yes.
you got to do it all. So,
Yes.
and put Janine Latrice Perez on the map. Definitely all day,
Yes.
all day.
Yes.
And also let our viewers know where they can find all your music and platforms and everything. Let them all know so where they can find it.
Okay. Well, I'm on YouTube. All you got to do is type in Janine Latrice Perez. So, you know, come up. So YouTube, Instagram, GLP Sings, Facebook. I have a fan page. I have a personal page, my fan page. GLP Sings as well. Yeah, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Spotify. I mean, I'm streaming on all the networks. So the song is, let's see if you can see that. I don't know if you can see that right there.
Yeah, we got
but the EP is called I Am. And I am Janine Latrice Perez. And let me say my whole name.
Yeah.
And yeah, all of that right there.
That's big. Right there. That's big. That's big. That's big. We're blessed. You know, I'm so glad you took the time to come through and talk to us and let our viewers know that you're out there, because that's what we try to do, and I try to do is to let the younger generation, you know, feel, because of the music that you make, it's almost like the young people are skipping over it, or it's being taken. Like even with the male R&B and the male groups and the girl groups back in the day, seem like they're gone. You know, they're being replaced by DTK. You know, wasn't anybody making good music, but the Korean kids is coming up with the groups and everything that the government's involved, and that's infringing on what we established here in this country and our history as African Americans, you know, and in this country, you know, and music being involved in it. So, you know, it's a breath of fresh air. You know, I love that you're doing what you're doing, and we're going to be on you. You know, I've already subscribed to your your channel, so it's all there. It's all there. So, and we're definitely going to be pushing it, and we're going to be, with your permission, we like on our shows and everything we run, I would like to bring your videos into play to let those people see, so to get it out there, and then once everybody goes to the channel and starts going through it, and they'll start seeing that, you know, because I want to mix it up. This is iHipHopTV, but we're not, you know, dedicated to hip-hop all the time. Music is music. Hip-hop evolved out of what the singing, the brand of singing that you do, and from funk music and from the blues and from soul and on up, you know, it's all hip-hop, you know, to me. The culture is big. The culture is big. Any parting words for us tonight?
You know what? I'm going to continue. Let me tell you what I'm going to do. This is what I tell the people all the time, but for 2021, be purpose. Be intentional. As for what I plan to do, I plan to continue to walk with purpose, faith forward, unapologetically me, understanding that Daddy is dope, and I gotta say it like this: yes, the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. And hey, I'm riding with OHTP and Team Olivia, and I'm gonna keep making music. And I really appreciate you. And listen, now that you're part of my family now, I just need you to know that, okay?
Okay. And you are ours as well, you know. You're here, so that's why I said we're pushing. What you do, it makes a difference, you know. You don't find too many people that's in your lane right now that's doing it at that level, and we're there. We're behind you. Whatever you need, you know how to hit us, you know.
Yes, sir.
You know how to hit us, you know. You got our email and the contacts of Diva. You know, whatever you need, give us a hit, you know. And we definitely going to include you in stuff that we're doing in the future in 2021 as well.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yes, for real. And we're going to go out, and that's for the viewers. I'm going to let you know that we have your video, Living the Best of My Life. And that video is great, too. And you said you did that one a year ago. That one sounds like I could have sworn I was listening to it. I was like, dang, I heard this somewhere already before. I know I heard this. It sounds so familiar, but it sounds like so main, you know, like it's something that's been on mainstream radio and TV for a while. So, you know, that blew me away. And along with It Takes Two, because I love the way you set it up like a period piece, you know, for that time, you know, that shows your creativity, you know.
Thank you. That part, thank you.
Yeah, that shows your creativity. So, yeah, we're in there. iHipHopTV does support you, and you will definitely be hearing from us a lot.
Yes, sir.
All right. GENINE LATRICE PEREZ, everybody. Follow her. Check her out on all platforms, Spotify, wherever it's at. Check it out. Don't miss it. This is real music. Real music. Check her out.
Nah, they look like they look moan and mingling.
Okay.
They look like they're mingling and tingling and kissing and shalingling.
Yep, that was great. That was great. So you got my email though, right? Too, right? You got my email, and you know how to hit me on Skype anytime. So you can hit me on Skype. If you hit me on Skype after hours when I don't have the NDI software, then you'll be able to see me. We can talk face to face. Okay, so it's there. But thanks for coming through, and definitely we on you. We gonna figure out where we can place you for sure.
I remember when it was you and me. True fairy tale, your fantasy. Can't imagine or fathom what went wrong, but what we had, boy, now it's gone. Don't care, and I ain't trying to play the game no more. It doesn't matter, bags are packed and I'm out the door. Cause you don't wanna, so I'm gonna say,
got it.
Cause I ain't got time to
You got it. You got it. You have a great night. Talk to you soon.
So I'm gonna say, cause I ain't got no so I can't be rid. Can't live the same way as before. Just cut the ties and shut the door. Held out way too long. Should've spoke up, should've been gone. Stop singing that same old song. No, 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 no. Cause you don't wanna. So I'm gonna say, cause I ain't got time to be fooling with you. Cause you don't wanna see me. So I'm gonna say, cause I ain't got no time to be fooling with you. Cause I'm living my best life. And I ain't gonna hold back. Cause I'm living my best life. And I ain't got time to be fooling with you.
Hey, you deserve better. It's a lot of dudes that don't know better. Baby girl, keep your head up. They just throwing you the punches, gotta roll with them. Hey, gotta keep moving. They gon' realize that they need you. It's a lot of good dudes that'll treat you, show you that they need you, show you that they can keep you. You're living your best life with all of your people. Ain't trying to hold back, cause that's what you've been through. Thought it was real love, thought it was simple. You need a real man, someone you can vent to. When things get real hard, they good for your mental. Don't go dealing with no fool, no, no, no. Don't cry, just go tell that man bye. It's a lot of fish in the sea is what he don't know.
And I ain't gonna hold back. Cause I'm living my best life. And I ain't got time to be fooling with you. Cause I'm living my best life. And I ain't gonna hold back. Cause I'm living my best life. And I ain't got time to be fooling with you.
We just tryna come up on a milli, dawg. Tell me what's the move. Tell me what's the move. Young, hungry niggas tryna get it all. Tell me what's the move. Nigga, tell me what's the move.
Hey, yo, what's shaking, man? It's the KID, the Kid Capri, man. Shout out to PSTOCK and Aladdin 19, man. Check out iHipHopTV.com on YouTube and iHipHopTV Talk Show live on iFreedom TV International. All right, block party action, the Kid Capri on Sirius XM Fly every Saturday and Sunday, shaking it up. All right, you know what it is, man. Hey, yo, y'all do y'all thing, PSTOCK and Aladdin.
Yes, great show tonight. That was GENINE LATRICE Perez. You know, that's what we always talk about, you know, having, you know, the mix in with hip hop, which is the foundation, you know, with the music she does. I'm PSTOCK, the host. This is iHipHopTV 101. And she's the type of person, me and Lex Luger had a conversation. So go to the YouTube channel, subscribe, and check out the conversation me and Lex Luger, the Backwood Ambassador, had, you know. And that's what it's all about. People like her that gives to the community, those are the people that we stay in this for, you know. Lex and I, we talked about that in that interview, you know, and hey, you know, those are the people that you really, really want to go the extra mile and help. You know, she's doing her own thing, her own way, her own style, and it sounds great, you know. So you definitely want to go to iHipHopTV YouTube channel, subscribe, set the alert button, so when we drop these jewels like this, you'll be alerted. You'll know. You definitely want to go on and see. Big shout out to Dark Diva. Diva, you done it again. Good, great artist. And definitely Aladdin 19. Check us out. Follow us at Aladdin 19, at iHipHopTV, at Dark Diva 70. And definitely check out iHipHopTV.com and iHipHopTV1.com. And check it out. You'll see what's going on with iHipHopTV. And you also want to definitely get over to Militia Global. Check out where you get that iHipHopTV swag, that Mad Money Militia gear. You know, it's all over there. It's all there. You know, just drop in, check it out, and grab you some. You know, and while you're at it, you know, check out Kerry Gardet, How to Find Mr. Right for your ladies. You know, he's on all platforms. He goes on all the media shows and talk shows to discuss it. You know, he's a thing right here on iHipHopTV. You know, that's our man. We hope to see him soon, you know, on one of these episodes so we can go over and I'll let you reintroduce him to you ladies out there and you can hear it straight from his mouth. Great self-help dating tool there. You know, definitely a big shout out last night. We, you know, reported about Dr. Dre. Good thing he pulled through it. You don't hear about that too often. You know, peace and blessings, Dre. You know, good. You come out of this, listen at the doctors, get strong, get healthy, and then hit us with another one of them classic bangers, brother. Let's bring it on. So definitely, this is iHipHop TV 101. Want to check it out? I'm your host, PSTOCK. You know, definitely get over to the YouTube channel, subscribe, and coming up soon, you can check us back out on Saturdays on iFreedom TV, you know, live on Saturdays. You know, not this Saturday, maybe the following Saturday we'll be back with a great live show. And definitely look for GENINE LATRICE Perez's videos, you know, to be played on iHipHopTV on any of our shows, from Freestyle Friday to the Saturday live show. You know, yeah, that's right, Janine. We gonna take your music to Asia, deep into Asia. They love it. They love it. So yeah, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. But hey, this is PSTOCK. Peace.
Save 5% with keyword iHeart. You're listening to
I'm Not a Loser.
Deacon Live.
Deacon Live.
Deacon Live.
Of course.
Deacon Live presents to you 2K Kent and their latest song, On That Chick. Follow them on Instagram, Twitter, and see their new Apple commercial on iHipHopTV.com.
I pull up, phantom, flossing is part of the anthem. Just move your body, you gon' make me cop a new Bugatti. Ride with me like Dre chick. I take you to the Bay chick, to the city, right across the Bay Bridge. Kick it with me, I'll show you how we stay rich. Sipping on that excellence convo. After that, we straight to the condo. 2K, the head honcho. She wanna get with me cause I'm so that dude, so hood. I give it to her, it's so good. On top of that, bigger stacks, a boomerang, go get it, right back. She bad.
Oh, definitely. You can definitely check me out on iHipHopTV. Definitely to iHipHopTV.com. You can check my Instagram, 2K_Kent official, 2K Kent TV for YouTube. And yeah, that's where everything is at right there. And 2K Kent on Twitter, 2K_Kent. Yeah, on Twitter. So we pretty much put everything there.
Everyone listen up. Catch It's Lit TV.
Turn it off.
7 days a week.
Believe it.
Playing the newest hip-hop and R&B videos.
Music, interviews, videos.
On the Hype Network via Roku.
They talk to me in the streets, they be like, you be killing it.
Every night at 10 p.m. Central Standard Time and 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hosted by Lex Luger.
Come on, remember my name.
The Backwood Ambassador.
You know who plays new music first? With the underground.
Catch your favorite artist as well as new artists.
For all the music videos, news, interviews, and more.
On It's Lit TV.
Gotta represent.
Now, 7 days a week.
7.
At 10 p.m. Central Standard Time and 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Hype Network via Roku.
Keep it lit.
That's right, It's Lit TV is on 7 days a week, hosted by the Backwood Ambassador, Lex Luger.
Oh, yeah. Hey, everybody, it's me, Lunell, the original bad girl of comedy. I just want you to know that my friend Young Nas has got the Heater album out right now. I want you to go and download the album High Risk. And I love this song, Vibes, featuring my man from Oakland, like me, the legendary Mr. Lenny Williams. So go on and download that right now and get swerve on, get groove on. Yeah, Young Nas got it going on. Oh yeah, Vibes featuring Lenny Williams on Young Nas' new album, Ain't No Fun. Do they still make albums? Oh shit, I'm old. Well, download that shit. Stream that shit. Upload it, download it, whatever the fuck you gotta do. But get it right now, because it's that fire. Hey.